So yeah, today we are drinking Lagunitas Sucks.
So yes.
There you go.
We're each having a beer. It's hot in this studio right now.
So yeah, have we talked about this beer on the show?
We've talked about this beer before, I think, yeah. If not, yeah, Lagunitas Sucks. Yeah, it's from Lagunitas Brewing Company. They're from Petaluma, California. And yeah, I don't remember exactly what, but Lagunitas Sucks was made because another popular beer that is seasonal that they normally make didn't get made in time. And so they made this instead and preemptively called it Lagunitas Sucks. So people wouldn't be mad, and in turn, people actually happen to really like it. So,
cheers!
Episode 210. Mike is not here with us. Michaela misses you, Amy.
Miss you too, Michaela.
I forgot how good this is. I'm not, as everyone knows, I'm not a beer drinker, or doesn't know. But this one is one that I do like.
We tend to find you beers that you end up liking.
Yeah.
We found a few, and it's good that you like it because it's an 8. It's stronger than probably what you normally.
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I have to drink stronger beer.
Well, the deal with
not lighter beer.
The deal with Annie,
That's actually kind of true.
Yeah, she isn't a big IPA person, but she's found that double and triple IPAs, she ends up liking, which is weird. You know what I mean? Like, and she doesn't like IPAs usually because they're too hoppy, right?
Yeah, so the first time I ever had an IPA was at a yard house, and I just kind of asked for a recommendation. You know, I didn't know a lot about beers yet. So I kind of told them what I thought I liked about beers, and they came out with something which, you know, nowadays I might actually like it more because I'm a little bit more experienced as a drinker. But back then it was just full of hops, so I described it as having like this floral taste. It was awful. I hated it. I'm not going to name it because, again, it's probably really good. I didn't know what I was talking about at the time.
Have you revisited that?
I haven't, and actually that would be a really good,
that would be interesting
experiment. We should definitely do that. But yeah, since then, you know, I've had a lot more experience with drinking different IPAs, especially because IPAs seem to be so prominent in the craft beer kind of world. But I still don't love really hoppy beers, so really hoppy IPAs, but I've discovered that double IPAs, I actually really enjoy it. I don't know what it is about them. I don't think that they're particularly more hoppy, but they taste a lot smoother. So it's hoppy, but different. Yeah, exactly. So I recommend anyone out there, you know, who maybe you feel like you don't like IPAs to maybe just try a double IPA. And give us your feedback and let us know if you kind of have the same experience.
So, going off topic already. I'm gonna have to, like, I know you said you don't want to name it.
Off topic, right?
I know.
I totally saw you said op.
I did it on purpose because the first time I did it. I did it on purpose.
All right. Off topic.
Off topic.
First beers. Have we talked about?
That we've ever had?
Yeah. I know you kind of mentioned it. I don't know if you want to mention.
First beers?
Because you said the first.
Like,
okay, that was the first IPA.
First IPA. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure Michaela's loving us just talking about beer.
I know. I'm sorry,
Michaela.
Sorry, it's probably very boring. Let me think. So first beer ever, or do you want to hear the first IPA? Ever.
No, just ever.
Oh God. I mean, it was probably like something domestic, and I mean, definitely didn't leave an impression. So I don't know.
Like the first beer that you ordered, like the first beer that ever touched your lips, or like the first beer you ordered for yourself, because I had sips of my parents' beers.
Okay,
yeah,
then let's do the first beer you've actually fully consumed.
Okay.
Okay. Me first?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Because I know. Coronas. It was my 21st birthday. I was in Vegas, and typical. And my sister had sent up like a dozen Coronas to the room. And I was the only one that was 21, so they were all mine. That was my first beer that I consumed.
That was
myself start to finish.
With me too. Like I was always, I'm always the oldest against all my other friends. So, like I would get into the club and they would have to wait outside. It was the 21 and over ones, but Corona, huh?
Yeah, that was my first.
And you still like it to this day?
I don't have a problem with it. Like it's not something I'm gonna really order, but I mean, if it's around, I'll drink it. I know you don't like Coronas. Rick hates it. But that was my first. I think they came in a bucket and everything with limes and all that stuff, and it was fun. Like I said, I was the only one that was 21 on my birthday, so it was just me. No one else drank, but it was cool. That was my first.
Okay, I think my first might have been Guinness. Like the first that I actually chose of my own
You
volition.
pick yourself and you drink.
Yeah,
Consume
so
it.
probably something like Guinness, and I was probably attracted to Guinness because it was really dark, and I love coffee, so the way I drink my coffee is just black, no sugar, no milk or anything like that, and so I think, I tend to be attracted towards those like bolder flavors. So Guinness, I mean, I think I probably liked it, but I haven't necessarily like come along
Like
this
ordered
way
it
drinking
again.
a lot of stouts or heavier things like that. So I mean, I really drink a range of everything now, but that was probably the first thing I really ordered for myself.
Huh.
Yeah. What about you?
Same.
Same?
Guinness?
Yeah.
So why
And
Guinness?
I don't know what it was. I just like it sounded cool.
Yeah, I think
And
a
I
lot
was
of
like,
people.
oh, Guinness, that sounds pretty awesome. Like,
Right, there's the whole-
manly and like, well, I thought it was manly.
Well, I
And,
don't know.
like,
I
just
mean,
like fulfilling. It sounded like
Yeah.
a nice, fulfilling, like best rich drink
Guinness
you can
beer,
drink.
like the world record book. Like I want to drink Guinness.
I think it's like, I think with a lot of things in life, like you kind of think like, okay, who's the experts about this particular thing? And
Or just good advertising. I don't know.
Or yeah, that too, of course, right? Marketing is really big, but I think when you think, okay, who around the world, who are the drinkers, and then you think, okay, Germans, right?
Yeah.
Irish. So, I mean, German beers, like I couldn't name them. Still to this day, I don't really know that I know any German
I'm
beers.
trying to think too. I don't know.
Right? I don't know.
We may find out
Yeah.
soon.
But yeah, so I still don't know to this day if I know any German beers or German beer brands, but definitely know a couple Irish brands. Guinness is the big one, of course, and then the other one that I actually had too when I was younger, first trying beers, was Killian's Irish Red.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've tried that one too.
Yeah, and it's not the most common beer. You don't see it everywhere, but I think, after having like a full-bodied Guinness, going to the Irish Red was a lot lighter. Still different from drinking your typical like domestic beers like Budweiser, Coors, things like that. So a little bit more character or difference in terms of flavor, but
I totally forgot about
Yeah.
that beer.
yeah,
I think that might have actually been my second beer.
that's funny. That would be like we have the same
I
pattern.
completely forgot about that beer too until you brought it up.
Yeah.
I think the first time I had it was with you actually, so
Yeah.
I hadn't had it otherwise.
I don't think it's a beer that I would like so much to this day, because nowadays we have so many more options.
Definitely.
As a lot of people know, I'm sure the craft beer industry is
Has
huge
boomed,
now,
yeah.
and especially for us, being where we are geographically, like there's so many great craft beer areas: Los Angeles, San Diego, West Coast up higher like Portland, Seattle, huge beer centers.
Petaluma.
Petaluma, Russian River.
Oh yeah.
Right?
So.
So shout out to Russian River.
All right. Well, that's a very
that's one-
lengthy beer section.
That's a company I think we should try to definitely would love to have as a sponsor.
Oh yeah.
I think, yeah, probably.
We need to all
everybody.
go as a show and film it
Definitely.
as well. So, all right. Well, enough of the
All
beer
right,
stuff.
that's enough of beer.
Yeah.
Let's get into
So let's